Oh boy. Hey, hello world, hello everybody. This is Mr. O here. You know, a whole lot of things have been going on this weekend and everything like that. First of all, I just want to, it's a heck crazy weekend, especially here in South Florida and all that. But I just want to go ahead. I'm just gonna jump right into it and everything. What came up as really was no surprise to me, and I knew that this was gonna happen and everything. This was gonna happen sooner or later. I expected this to happen. You know, the talk of the internet, the talk of social media and stuff is about Jesse Williams' speech, the BET Awards, and all that. And from what I'm seeing, from the article, because now they want to try to get out here and threaten to boycott from watching Grey's Anatomy unless Jesse Williams be fired over his quote-unquote racist rant at the BET Awards. Now you see, I chuckle at this right here because it's really it's amusing to me and it's comical from a lot of these people, So I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna read the article to you and everything. I just want y'all to bear with me. Then I'm gonna be back with my commentary on this. Title of it: White Tears. Grey's Anatomy fans call for Jesse Williams to be fired over his quote-unquote racist rant at the BET Awards. And the backlash of Jesse Williams' powerful BET Awards speech continues. While white Grey's Anatomy fans have lost their minds, yes they did, that one of the show's actors dared to speak about oppression. Critics have gone on Twitter and Facebook to express their thoughts, as usual. The official Grey's Anatomy Facebook page, and this is true, I've seen it for myself, that page has been flooded with comments since Williams' speech. Some are even threatening to boycott the long-running show if Williams isn't fired for actually caring about black people. And right now, currently, as this moment right now, a change.org petition has even been created. It has a laughable 20 signatures as of the writing this post. Now, I'm looking at a few of they posted a few of the ridiculous comments, and I'm really not finna go through all this stuff. Through all these stupid comments and everything. I'm gonna go just do a couple. One of them this is from Facebook, no doubt. From Kimberly Manses Litzkow. Oh God. Saying it's going to be so hard to watch Grey's Anatomy due to Jesse Williams' racist rant on the BET Awards show. I love the show and have watched it from day one, but he kind of killed it for me. I'll give it a shot, but I might not be able to stomach the scenes with him in there. And then here's another one right here from Cherokee Kendra. And she's white. Wow. I love this show so much. I will miss watching it. Thank you, Jesse Williams, for saying what you did. Now your character isn't something or someone I nor my family will watch. And the final one, I'm gonna say saying as long as Jesse Williams is a member of this cast, I will never watch. How can they tolerate racism regardless of the color of the racist? Make no mistake, Jesse Williams is a real racist. Oh boy. Like I said, these comments from these trolls is so comical and stuff like that. And most of these trolls, mostly white supremacists or suspected white supremacists. Now, they're either mad because they didn't actually listen to what Williams said, or they know the dreamy actor from their favorite show was talking about them. Williams says it best. Sit down. Now, the article also says, although I can write a think piece on how scared how sacred white people repeatedly try to silence black people who speak truthfully about race, justify institutional racism and inequality while simultaneously proving Williams' point. It's simply not worth it. You know, whatever I say is just going to go in one ear, come out, reverse racism in the other. You know, boycott all they want. These Grays fans are going to have to stay mad because Williams isn't going anywhere. The show's creator, Shonda Rhimes, and titular star Ellen Pompeo both praised Williams for his speech. And this is her from her Twitter account, Shonda Rhimes. You know, in woods, far from Wi-Fi, get signal, what I miss. Just because we magic doesn't mean we're not real. Jesse speaks, yes. And this is from Ellen Pompeo. You know, in our world of media, where entertainers are only interested in promoting themselves, Jesse Williams is selfless and as refreshing as it gets. They're coming out in defense of him. Grey's Anatomy has been one of my favorite shows since the second season. I mean, I didn't watch it, but I think I'm going to start watching it myself. However, if you're just discovering Jesse Williams, you can catch his woke self every Thursday on ABC this fall. Okay. You know, the last two was from Shonda Rhimes, I think the creator of the show, and Ellen Pompeo, the titular, one of the stars. But what I want to get on is about this. You know, they can go ahead and threaten all they want and everything like that. You think she gonna go ahead and take that show down? Because see, that's just it's gonna do a reverse. It's gonna make more people gonna go ahead and watch Grey's Anatomy, myself included. And I will go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and watch it just to support Jesse Williams and what he said. Because he's all, like I said before in my last podcast, he's always been on the front lines and everything like that. But see, but it's just not only whites, but he also has some blacks too that also criticize Jesse, to my saying, oh, well, he not black, he ain't black enough. If they focus on the mama because his mama white. And I'm going to say this once and I'm going to say it again. All them people that get out here, they're talking about saying, oh, you know, he ain't a brother. Shut your ass up and sit the fuck down. Okay? Y'all motherfuckers talking out the side of your neck and talking out y'all ass and don't even know what it's going about. I mean, you know, shoot. And see, like this, as far as I know, with the ratings on Grey's Anatomy has not gone down. It's going to end up going up. But see, Jesse he proved their points. He proved all their points. He proved all their points because it was strategically placed like that. And he hit a lot of multiple points too. He hit a lot of multiple points. And these one, because like, first of all, the man ain't said nothing about no war on cops and all that stuff. They've been listening to that cum bucket, peroxide blonde bimbo, Tommy Lauren, you know, who's just like, you know, one stripper pole away from doing a porno anyway like that. You know, that's a dumb bitch anyway. So I'm not even worried about her. You know, now they all up in arms and everything like that. But see, but see, every time they keep doing this, they proving Jesse right. Every time. They proving him right. Every time. They keep proving them right every time on this. So, you know, and they, you know, like I said, like, you know, they need to really get up off that tip. A bunch of butthurt bunch of, but because he didn't mention nothing about saying about racist, about white people. He mentioned white supremacy. He mentioned that. Okay, plain and simple. You got to know the difference. And these white folks who up here upset about that, this the thing that gets me. They the ones that's the racists, but then they try to go ahead and throw it back at us, talk about saying, oh, well, black people can be people, they so racist and everything, to try to throw it off them about their racism, you know. And people like Tommy Lauren is just one of them and all that. That bitch still talking about Beyonce. I mean, like, personally like this, I wouldn't even waste my time even debating a little airhead hoe like that anyway, you know. She wouldn't even want it with me. She wouldn't want it with Mr. Superboy 223 or Tariq Nasheed or Mr. Griffin, Irv Griffin, or Taurine Rain, or Kimberly Frazier, or Knowledge Speak Truth, or even Phil from the Advice Show. She would not want it from neither one of us. Period. She ain't gonna get out there and debate. All she's doing, she just sitting up there and running her doggone mouth, you know. Cause see, it done got so bad for her and stuff like that. She had to turn around and make her Instagram page private and all that. But yet though, she talking about saying, "Oh, I'll never be silenced." Bitch, go sit your ass down and shit. Because you just one stripper pole away from doing a porno. Fucking cum bucket ass bitch. Just go sit down somewhere, please. But like I said, I mean, how Jesse did this was very strategic, and he hit all points and everything like that. He hit a whole lot of points. Now I know it's a few coons that's gonna be out here probably siding right alongside with these white supremacists or these suspected white supremacists on this bullshit. But that ain't no surprise either, so you know, I wouldn't even worry too much about them. Because the fact of the matter that, see, the thing is, you know, they going on ape shit. And then you got some black folks up here calling them, saying like, questioning about his blackness because they focus on the mom. Why is y'all focusing on his mom? Because his mom white? Shoot, because when he made that passionate speech and everything, shoot, she was right there crying in tears of joy and all that. And besides, you look at his mom and you look at his dad and all that. She ain't married no light-skinned brother. She married a dark-skinned brother. Okay? Dark, just like me. So, to me personally, you know, she probably got excommunicated or ostracized from family and all that, from there or whatever like that though. So, but either way, she looked great, he looked great, you know. But see, these comments and stuff, it just goes to show you that these white supremacists, see, we always are on their mind. We're always on their mind. They always, you know, whether it's on social media, they come on there and they troll and everything. They watch our shows and all this stuff, and this proves it right there. I mean, like that. You don't see me going. I don't go over there to none of those white supremacist sites and everything, because the reason why, I don't want to hear nothing of what they're talking about. I really don't, because same thing like with me not going over there. Like, I don't even watch TV. I don't even like watching Fox News or CNN, because all that is just propaganda, racist bullshit. But I'm gonna tell you like that. Like Shonda Rhimes, you think that's not gonna hurt that show whatsoever, because you know they probably was the same one. These trolls are probably the same ones that probably got Isaiah Washington out of there, because you know Isaiah Washington a while back referred to one of the cast members as being gay or something like that. I think it was directed, if I'm not mistaken, at Patrick Dempsey. But this whole thing, oh, we gonna boycott Grey's Anatomy. Okay, go ahead and boycott that. Shoot, you think Shonda Rhimes them are thinking about that? No, You think? The hell no. Shoot, they gon' still keep on showing it and stuff like that because the ratings are gonna be through the roof and everything. So thing like that. But like I said, kudos. Those the Jesse Williams on that and everything like that, because these idiots go ahead and they want to go ape shit, just like how they went ape shit over the fact that the zoo staff at the Cincinnati Shoe had to shoot a gorilla that had a 10-year-old black boy, and they were calling for the heads for the parents, the boy parents to be charged. But yet, though, at the same time, these same jokers felt real silent about what happened with 2-year-old Lane Graves when he got killed by that alligator. And I wonder why. And I explained that a while back too. So a lot of these fuckers just need to just sit down, shut the fuck up. Bunch of bitter motherfuckers who feel like, oh, they slipping away and all this, and they figure, see, they only think of us as being entertainment for them, whether we're acting or whether it's in sports or in music. But as soon as we get like politically and consciously aware, and we speak on issues in our community and all that because we want to better ourselves, why is you so mad? And I'm speaking to all these white supremacists and these suspected white supremacists too, that's in the closet and all that. Why is you even worrying about we showing unity and love among our people? Why is you worrying about us spending our money in black-owned business? Why you worrying about us spending, keeping our economy in our community and everything like that? Because it sounds more like out of jealousy to me. This reminds me how it was with Black Wall Street. This is how it reminds me of with Rosewood. Because, out of fear of the fact of the matter that we may end up doing better. That's the thing about that. Just a bunch of bitter, idiotic, paranoid, unintelligent, ignorant fuckers. That's what the hell you are. And speaking of fuckers, I'm going to move on from that. Because, this shit is going to still continue. I should urge everybody, go ahead and support Grey's Anatomy and stuff like Joe Jesse Williams. Because, man, look here. And this is a message to that bitch, Tommy Lauren. This a bitch who still got Beyonce on the brain and all that. We're not gonna be silenced either. We never gonna be silenced because you mad and stuff like that because because you fit out of fear because you think your privileged life is going away. Bitch, you don't even know nothing about the struggle. You don't know what it's like. You had everything handed down to you and stuff like that. So you could get the fuck out of here with that shit. But anyway, I digress. Let's move on. Also, something else also had came up too. I'm gonna try to go ahead here and see if I could look for it. Try to see if I can look for it. Y'all just bear with me for 1 second. And it's coming up about with
CBS All Access gives you more ways to watch CBS.
I just want y'all to listen to this commentary, listen to this real quick. I'm going to be back with my commentary on this.
Was it worth it? Haven't seen it since.
He also fumes that the case wasn't ready for trial.
Why do they file charges before all the DNA evidence was in, before all the forensics were in, before they were ready? The case was never ready.
Incredibly, he admits the drama over the gloves was an act of desperation.
Desperate situations call for desperate moves. So the gloves were a Hail Mary for you? For me, the gloves are a Hail Mary.
Darden is still in the courtroom, but now as a defense attorney. His 1996 book, In Contempt, has been re-released following all the publicity surrounding the FX miniseries and the ESPN documentary, O.J. Made in America. Darden says what didn't break him has made him stronger.
I've been through hell and back. I'm still standing.
Now, this, tell me something. And I'm perplexed like a lot of y'all is. What the fuck did we just listen to? Christopher Darden, as y'all know, famous from the O.J. Simpson trial back in '95 and everything. That was them on Inside Edition. You know, talking about, you know, how he is still bitter. He's still bitter. And everything, so about the trial and everything so far like that. But you know what? I don't feel sorry for that son bitch, not one bit. Not one bit. I'm gonna just read it to you right there, you know.
What's it like to be in good hands? Like finding new ways to be taken care of.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. You know, cause he's a little bitch, man. He just really like a little bitch. And I'm gonna tell you something. Between him and Marsha Clark, I don't know if any of y'all picked up on it during that trial. I know I have. That I believe, you know, both of them, they were intimate on a few times and everything. No doubt about that. I'm gonna just be more blunt about it. They were fucking. You can tell by the body language, the eye contact, this and that and all that and everything. But you know, but the problem with Darden is he was like the same way like it was OJ. See, he wanted to be so bad, so part of their world and everything, like so be so want to be part of their world so bad. That, you know, he was a motherfucker, man. You know, he was real arrogant, very arrogant. And on top of that, I also believe he was a little bit jealous too of O.J. Simpson. You know, because he wanted to go ahead and try to prove to Marsha Clark and Gil Garcetti that, you know, this attitude like, oh, I know this is one of my people. I know how my people get down, so I'm gonna be the one to bring it. You know, like bring it like that. But he was he was a nasty motherfucker, man. Ain't no doubt about that. But when they blew that case, they blew it. He was the first. I knew they were going to use him as the scapegoat. You see, they ain't said nothing about Marsha Clark. You see, they ain't say nothing about her. They threw his ass under the bus. But see, now, he's still bitter. And what he said, and he threw the black community under the bus because he said in himself that he ain't never seen like an all-black jury, mostly female and all that. But basically, he was just saying in a condescending way that, he felt like they didn't know how to work a jury or something like that. He basically threw the whole black community under the bus. And, but his own arrogance led to that him wanting to have OJ try the glove on, and that glove didn't fit. And when that happened, the thing is about the whole thing, Johnny Cochran was just a better lawyer. That's all it boiled down to. Cochran was just a better lawyer than he was. And he can't even live with that. And he's still bitter about that. Darden, look, you 60 years old. Let that shit go. Acting like a little bitch and everything. Just let it go. And, have some type of self-dignity or something like that. At least like with Fred Goldman, I would give him the benefit of the doubt. At least he had a little bit of dignity, when it came down. To it, although, I don't care nothing about Fred Goldman myself because I think, Fred Goldman is nothing but a cold-blooded racist anyway, so I could care less about any of that, because, yeah, of course, so, that's what he did. See, he wanted to lie down in that bed with them like that same way O.J. Simpson is, and that's why O.J. is right where he at right now. And now, in that book that he brought out, I never even bothered touching that book because I knew it was going to be bullshit. So I didn't even bother with it. I don't know what it is about these guys. They get up at a certain age. Him, Jimmy Walker, JJ from Good Times, bunch of bitter motherfuckers, man. Shit. You guys need to start going ahead and need to move on. Whatever the hell like that, shit, that was 22 years ago. You need to go ahead and let it go. And move on or deal with it. And it's the same thing with these trolls and these so-called and these racist white supremacists who want to boycott Grey's Anatomy and all this other stuff because of Jesse Williams' speech, which was true, and y'all all up in your feelings, and now your feelings hurt. Y'all need to go ahead and let it and leave that alone too. But then when we bring up about the issue about slavery and all this stuff, oh, well, that was 400 years ago. Y'all need to get over it like that. No, y'all need to get over this. Y'all the ones who really need to get over this for real. Because y'all starting to get on my nerve with this crap. All because a few people butt hurt and everything. It's just ridiculous. It's just really, 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 really ridiculous. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to watch Grey's Anatomy just out of support for Jesse Williams. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Hey.